has had an unbelievable week. No matter what, no matter where you're at, no matter what's going on, no matter what the circumstance of the situation, if you're still breathing, you're still in the fight. Look, I know you guys have heard me countless times talk about the importance of having multiple streams of income. You go, oh Lord, here you go, here he comes again. And what you have to understand is we are in the middle of one of the most meteoric shifts in global economics and the global job market, and things are shifting. We're seeing a shrinkage of the middle class. The middle class is eroding. And what does that mean? That means we are moving close to an era of the have and the have-nots. No middle ground, no moderately wealthy, no well-to-dos. You either got it or you don't. I don't know how far that off it is mathematically, but what I can tell you is the numbers reflect what I'm telling you. And what's happening is automation is taking a major poke at the current job market. But there's so many other things. The housing market is in major tension at the current moment. So many things going on the geopolitical spectrum. There are a bunch of different things. And so what the average person is going to do is either pretend that it's not happening and hope it goes away, or panic. You should do neither. What you should do is start to prepare yourself. And a proven path to insulating yourself against economic downturn, tough and turbulent times, is multiple streams of income and ownership. Owning your means through which you generate revenue gives you the freedom to be flexible in how you approach it, making changes when necessary, adapting and adopting new practices, new best practices, and everything else that is going to determine how well your particular business that you own, entity that you own, revenue generating source that you own, how well it does. Now, the thing is, no matter how bad a downturn is, there's always opportunities in it. But in order to seize these opportunities, you have to have already established yourself and have the capacity financially to seize it. And what I've been pushing isn't me just sitting up trying to sell you something. First of all, I wouldn't sell you anything that I didn't think worked. This is what I've personally been using online for the last almost 14 years. It works. It's been easily 80% of my total revenue or more coming from multiple streams over that period of time. It has been how I've supported my family, how I have funded my work in the community, how I've done a bunch of other things. Am I telling you it's been easy? No, I'm telling you I bust my ass and I really truly apply myself, and I have benefited more than the average person benefits from whatever it is they're doing. And I'm just going to leave it at that. But what I can tell you, if you don't take action, you are leaving your financial future into the hands of people who have been mismanaging this economy to a point that it's led to this. And those are the people who control the jobs. Those are the people who control the opportunities. If you don't go out and seize an opportunity, you are hoping that they provide you with one. You are hoping that some kind of way you get this or get that. What I'm telling you is we're moving back to the way that it was a long time ago, and that's every person was their own business. The blacksmith, the baker, the shoemaker. Everybody had something they did that secured their future. Now there's competition because you got these huge cities where multiple people who do the same thing are in them, but you're going to have to learn how to compete. You're going to have to. And my thing is, what I learned as I got into this thing and I developed the confidence in who I was, I stopped competing and I started being. And people say, what does that mean? I stopped looking at what the other person is doing and trying to compete against it and trying to prove people. I just started being me. I started producing the things that makes me valuable, giving people parts of me. Nobody else in the world can do that. There's no competition for getting a piece of what Rick Wallace has to offer. There's no competition. Only I can give it to you. And yes, it reduces the size of your target audience because there aren't as many people who are only wanting you as it is people who will want what you offer from anybody who can give it to them at the best price. So I'm not there. I'm not looking for the person who wants anybody. I'm looking for the person who wants to win, the person who wants the best chance to go out there, whether it's working with me directly, whether it's working through one of my online courses, whatever it is. I want them to say, man, this was dope, this was good, this was awesome, this was great, and be able to take it and use it, and then they'll send other people to me. I am trying to give you an opportunity to get ahead of the game, and I'm telling you that old-fashioned notions, old-fashioned ideas aren't going to apply and work here. They haven't actually been working in years. It's just that we are programmed to, this is what we do in hard times, and we're doing it. We keep looking up, and we keep ending up basically in the same situation. Then we must ask ourselves, what do we need to do different? Trust me, I've had to do the same thing. What I'm trying to get you to understand is I can sit up and present the opportunity a bunch of times. Here's what's going to happen. There are going to be those who take it, and there have been, and they have benefited from it. They're excited about it. They are thankful for it. I get emails, I get calls and text messages. They end up doing other stuff with me. Then there are going to be those who don't. And they'll be the ones that are sitting up and looking, whatever. And when I say those who don't, I'm not just saying those who don't take my lead or get my program or work with me. I'm saying people who don't invest in themselves. If you don't do it with me, you need to be doing it with someone who has the expertise to get you where you need to be. You don't have time to be floundering around in this thing. You don't have time to be bumping around and jumping, trying to find what works and what doesn't. This is not the time for that. What you need right now is someone who can put you on the path and get you going. And I'm one of those people. I'm one of the best at what I do on an international level. But anyway, I said all that to say, hey, look, if you want to take advantage of this, the 7-day online business launch course, which is the blueprint that I've used for the last nearly 14 years. The link is in there. Sign up for the course. There are a bunch of other things that come along with it. You'll have access to the support team. The support team has access to me, and there will be times you will be hearing from me directly, and we will make major progress and through all that. But the course itself is, you can take the course itself and do what you need to do, but you're going to have to be willing to invest in yourself. Nobody has to reduce something. You got to understand that it's valuable. It's valuable. If it's not, it's not. But you are going to have to determine how valuable it is to you. If it's not valuable enough to you, you're going to do what you're doing, and that's up to you. But you're going to have to at some point say what it looks like. And the problem is most people don't count the cost of not taking action. People count the cost of taking action. It's going to cost me X amount of dollars. It's going to cost me X amount of time. I'm going to have to do this, this, and this. But people don't count the cost of what it's going to cost them if they don't do it. What will it look like 5 years from now if you don't take action? That's the question you should be asking yourself. Look, I'm going to get ready to get out here. If you believe or you're ready and you want to make a move, now's the time. Click the link, sign up, and we'll get things going. On that note, I am getting ready to get out of here. You have an unbelievable remainder of your day. As I always say, I live my life on full so that when I leave this place, I die on E. I challenge you to do the same thing.